Hey everyone, I'm back and I just wanted to do kind of a semi-quick video about my book. So here's just it very quickly. I think I first published it when the pandemic first happened and I did it in a rush. I didn't like it and so I did it all over again with a bunch of drawings that I added. Here I'm using my Plus Deck Optic Pro scanner. It's like kind of like the midway one if you want to go ultra professional. There's one that's like specifically for art. It's about $1,000, but I opted out for the $600 one because I'm not scanning paintings where I need that, that you almost want to like capture the texture, like if you're going to reprint it on another canvas, or if you're going to sell prints that were like $70, which I see some artists do, which is really cool. But all my drawings here was like me just like having fun on cardstock paper, which like I'm actually really impressed with. I love cardstock paper. I got a bunch more, and here is like where I keep them. This is really bad. I would not recommend keeping your really nice drawings just in a box. I would say get the portfolio. And what you're seeing right there, the hand, that's actually the cover that I chose for my remaster of my book Lightning. I just love this hand for some reason so much that I had to make it with cover. This is another one that I really like. It's actually Marzo. I think I drew it on my sister's birthday, so I thought that was really interesting. I thought it was fun. And this is just me like scanning it. So I'll give you a little bit of advice when you scan. So my settings are actually for number 2 to scan JPEG, but JPEG does not work in Kindle Create. So always make sure to first like kind of set up your labels. I put Lightning, and for some reason it counts like all the scans that you've ever done, so you could see like 100 and something, and then just press OK. But make sure where it says color, grayscale, and black and white to choose JPEG. This was my mistake the first time. I scanned a bunch of drawings and they were all under PNG. They have to be JPEG. So here is like all the ones that I scanned, and I think this might have been like when they were JPEGs, but this is like just basically the idea. You're just going to want to have them all in one place so you're ready to kind of put them into your Kindle Create document. So when you actually have your document open on Kindle Create, it's really easy. You just kind of approve all the chapters that you want. I never really had a problem with this unless you like on your own mess something up. But I wanted for my work to put the pictures at the very last page of every chapter, like right after the last word of the chapter, and that's what I'm doing right here. So like always just like click on the insert the image and know where your files are. Don't just like assume they're gonna be somewhere where you're gonna find them. So again, make sure they're all JPEGs because PNGs will not show up. So if you scan a bunch of PNGs, they're just not gonna show up. So I'm just gonna click anyone, and then I'm just gonna insert it. And this is like what I kind of wish I did, was adding like the label information of my art piece. If I would have gone back, I would have done this, but this is kind of like a lessons learned for me. I'm working on a second book that's like not anything to do with Lightning, and I'm probably not going to add any illustrations just because I know it could add up to another year of just like working on a novel. But this is what it looks like, and honestly the Kindle version is a lot better than the printed version, and I'll show you why. So off the bat, comparing my first edition and my second edition, my first one is on the top in this like video I'm showing you right now, and the second one's on the bottom. The second edition is 40 pages more. The whole entire book is exactly 600 pages, or 300 if you like count the front and the back. And I kind of just use the Kindle Studio. Here it is on a different view. Like I said, I do like it, but I think it would be like better if it was color, like a color printed book, like the pictures were actually in color. But when I did that, the minimum, like you couldn't even get cheaper for the book. I think was something like 20 something dollars, and I was like, I'm not gonna put a book for that much. You know, I'm a self-published author. I just do everything on my own, so I did it this way, and it's like the cheapest that I could get it. And even then, it's like kind of, it is what it is. Like when you do things on your own, you kind of have to rely on yourself to like self-market and sell the books and everything. Here I'm just going through like the first few pages, and again, like just everything. I edited as best as I could because I used my Microsoft editing tool. And then I'm going to show you, see how it's just like black and white. I don't really like that because the drawings are so much more vivid and beautiful, and I personally like the color, but you have to kind of like, you know, compromise and know that like maybe one day I'll like publish it's like as simple as just, you know, put like clicking a box that says color. But other than that, for now I'm just having like the simpler one while I'm working on my second story, which is hopefully I could, you know, work on a little more, but I realize it's starting to get really long, just like lightning. I didn't expect these stories to become so long, but like with imagination, you just keep writing and writing and writing. And yeah, that's like pretty much it. If you know, maybe this video got traction, I would definitely do a whole thorough video on like how to actually publish everything on Kindle. The thing is, it's so easy, and I'm sure there's other videos there out there. But like, I don't know if they use the same scanner, or I don't know how they get their images, if they even put images, or I've heard some people use InDesign, which is just like, I don't know, like too complicated. I like really simple programs. That's why I don't mind paying for Microsoft. I know a lot of people don't like it, but it's as simple as like, you know, I think they don't like the pronoun thing. You could just like click a box and that goes away. You could do the same thing with bad words. You click the box and it actually recognizes bad words as a real word. So that's pretty cool. But yeah. And if you're interested in getting the book, I'll definitely leave a link below, and I will totally be happy and thank you. And just look at the rest of my YouTube channel and you can see my website and everything like that. And thank you, and I hope you all have a good day.